With the new year, millions of Americans will commit to eating healthier, exercising, and saving money, although many of them fall short of their dreams. As early as February, about 80% of New Year's resolutions fail, and only about 8% of goal setters end up going on to achieve their goals. So, in this video, I'm going to show you 3 big issues with New Year's resolutions. Setting goals for a new year isn't a bad idea. It's just that many people go about it the wrong way. So I'll also give you some overlooked insight that can actually help you achieve more. The ideas and research I'm about to share have actually changed my personal life. I've been able to accomplish more of my goals. And that's without getting too discouraged about the real, consistent work that it takes to accomplish them. And for something a little out of the normal, if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll share the result of some of my physical goals that I've set in the past. One goal I accomplished, and the other one not so much. You're going to see me do a unique handstand. Alright, before we jump into my first point, I'd really appreciate it if you just tap that like button down below as well as subscribe. That way you'll get more of my ideas, and I really appreciate the support. Up first, for most all of your goals, you don't need a new year to start. If your goal is to get in better shape, start today. Or if you want to learn a new topic, start today. Learn a new language, you guessed it, start today. Hablo un poco español. Parlez-vous français? 我会说一点普通话. Du sprechen die Deutsch? Can you guess any of those languages, or can you guess all of those languages? Likely, the main thing stopping you from achieving your goals is really the person looking at you in the mirror. The approach, I'll start in the new year, is a form of procrastination. And going into a new year, that mindset can carry forward. To overcome this, break down steps to achieving your goals and start taking them sooner than later. This will help you make your goals more obtainable and start putting in the real work, not distancing yourself from it. Now, for the second point, telling people your goals can make you less likely to achieve them. This is a bit counterintuitive. The first time I heard it, it caught me off guard. Although looking into the research, it makes sense. Some studies show that this applies specifically to identity goals. People want to influence the concept of who they are in both their own minds and other people's minds. By telling others what they want to accomplish, part of their identity goal is already obtained. This outcome can then lower the likelihood of going on to achieve the goal. With this in mind, you might want to reconsider blabbing about your New Year goals. Don't post it all over social media. Although there is one caveat to keeping quiet. It's good to tell other people when they can actually help you achieve your goals. For example, if you want to get in better shape, tell a personal trainer and then ask them for steps to make that happen. I switched to keeping quiet about my goals a few years back, and I've seen powerful results. If I'm serious about reaching a goal, you won't likely hear about it until I'm well along the way to actually achieving it. And the steps I'm taking have turned into a habit at that point. Overall, I'm a big fan of under-promise, over-deliver. If I tell someone that I've done 200 push-ups in a workout, there's a good chance that I did well over 200. Now, for my third and final point, bad marketing-induced resolutions. Often, New Year's goals come from expectations of others. And if they're from friends and family, they're generally from a good place. But the more you're aware of and understand your reasons for doing something, the better shot you have at reaching and surpassing the finish line. On top of this, companies influence our goals with fine-tuned advertising. They pull at our emotions, and there's almost always a conflict of interest. Sometimes you don't see it right away, though. For example, locking into a full-year gym membership or buying fancier equipment. Personally, I see plenty of equipment ads for creating better YouTube content. I've been at this for just over a year, although most of this fancier equipment wouldn't really help me as much with my main goals. So I avoid it and continue to film on my phone, the phone that I use on a daily basis. This allows me to focus on putting together better research. Ultimately, I'm trying to provide some of the most thought-provoking and useful research in a clear and concise way. So I hope that's worth a like on this video, as well as tapping that subscribe button for more. All right, I mentioned I'd share the results of 2 of my physical goals. Up first, a while back I wanted to strengthen my core and balance with a flow-through handstand. So let's go ahead and check out that result. The other goal I had was to do a push-up without using feet. They're called planche push-ups, and you're literally perpendicular to the ground and your hands are placed lower, and yeah, nothing else besides your hands touching the ground, and you push up and down. Although this is where I got a little stuck. I felt an injury coming on in my arm, so I stopped, or I kind of cut back on that training, probably for the better. Wasn't fun to be pushed away from that goal, but this barrier that I've run into and the other progress I've made, it's helping me continue to improve both my goals and the process that I take. And really, I don't need a new year to start that. The goal of sharing this today was to hopefully help you think about better ways of achieving your goals. And I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to share your personal goals down below. Wait, just kidding. Please don't do that for the reasons I've mentioned. Either way, thanks for watching.